Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into HF Foods Group's latest report, and let me tell you, it's a mixed bag of veggies. It's like they're trying to cook up a great quarter, but some ingredients are a little stale. Before we get started, if you like having corporate filings explained in simple terms, make sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description if you want to chat with other investors and filing fanatics. Now, let's get down to business. HF Foods Group just held its annual meeting and a few important things went down. We're going to break down who got elected, what got approved, and what it all means for the future of your investments or their business partners. First off, the big news is the annual meeting that happened in June of 2025. Almost everyone was there, 91% of the stockholders to be exact, so they had enough people to make decisions. They voted on a couple of important things, so let's check them out. The first proposal was about electing directors to the company's board. Basically, shareholders got to vote on who would be in charge of making big decisions for HF Foods Group. The stockholders picked Felix, Lin, Maria Ross, and Richard Diaz. This means they get to stay on the board until the 2026 meeting, unless something changes, like they resign or get removed or tiered. Now, let's look at the votes. For Felix Lin, he got 33 million votes for him, but about 6.5 million votes against him. Maria Ross had 30 million votes for and 9.2 million votes against. Richard Diaz secured 30.1 million votes for him and 9.1 million votes against. So even though they got elected, there were still a lot of people who voted against them. That might point to some disagreements among shareholders about the direction the company is heading. Next up, they needed to decide who would be the company's official bean counter, also known as the auditor for the current year. The stockholders voted to keep BDO USA PC as their independent registered public accounting firm. Basically, they're the ones who check the company's financial statements to make sure everything is accurate. The numbers show that most people were on board with this decision. BDO USA got over 47 million votes in favour, with only about 400,000 against. This suggests that shareholders are pretty confident in the company's financial oversight. The last big item was a vote on executive compensation. This is where the shareholders get to give their opinion on how much the top executives are getting paid. It's a non-binding vote, meaning the company doesn't have to follow it, but it's still a good way to see how shareholders feel about the pay packages. Here we see that about 34.3 million voted in favour of the executive pay, while 5 million voted against it. While the proposal passed, those 5 million against votes are worth taking note of. It might mean some shareholders think the executives are getting paid too much. So what does it all mean? Well, the election of directors seems solid, but there were some disagreements. The choice of auditor was an easy win, and the say on pay vote shows some concerns about how much the top people are making. Now, stepping back and looking at the big picture, HF Foods Group seems to have a generally stable base, but those dissenting votes can't be ignored. There is a lot of shareholder concern, and it's important to take that seriously. Ultimately, it looks like the company needs to focus on keeping its shareholders happy while ensuring its financial health. It's all about finding the right balance. Alright, that's our breakdown of HF Foods Group's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.